In her perennial effort to bring you the most fascinating people of the year, ABC's Barbara Walters sat down with the Obamas for their first joint interview since the election today. But it was also a chance to grill the president on pressing issues from the Middle East to the fiscal cliff. Barbara?
Bill, today the president had some big news, telling me that for the first time his administration will recognize the Syrian opposition group trying to topple President Assad and further isolating him. And Bill, the president also sounded optimistic about striking a deal to avoid the January 1st fiscal cliff, but he stressed the clock is ticking. Prediction, are you going to be able to raise taxes, yes or no?
Well, taxes are going to go up one way or the other. And I think the key is to make sure that taxes go up on high-end individuals like you and me, Barbara. We can afford it. And make sure that middle-class families don't see their taxes go up.
My full interview with President Obama and the First Lady, who were charming and funny together, will air Friday on both 2020 and later on Nightline. And it's been a busy week for me because tomorrow night I will have my 19th edition of The Most Fascinating People. And we have a terrific list. We keep #1 a secret, but here are a few who did make the grade in 2012. Our first choice wasn't a tough one. It was fascinating to us that 2 years ago they didn't even know each other. Now, this incredible boy band going just one direction, up. They are an overnight sensation, taking the world by storm and making young girls everywhere swoon. If you had to describe this past year in one word, what would it be, Zane?
Insane.
Incredible.
Fun.
Overwhelming, but in a good way.
And Harry Styles recently made even more headlines for his relationship with Taylor Swift. The pair was nicknamed Halo, but the band is not universally adored. Critics haven't always been kind about your music. They have said that you are a manufactured boy band. You've heard that.
It's very close-minded.
Yeah, it is very close-minded.
And I don't actually think it's true.
You know, in terms of what we're like as a group and in terms of the character of the group, I think we're one of the least manufactured boy bands that there is.
We chose another young sensation who captured our hearts earlier this year. A global powerhouse in her own right, 16-year-old U.S. Olympic gymnast Gabby Douglas. You are the first woman of color to win a gold medal for the women's individual all-around. Does that matter to you? Was that important?
Just a little.
I'm
just kidding. It means so much to me that I could go to London and just inspire anyone.
So your mother struggled for you to be what you are. How bad did it get?
It kind of got pretty bad, but she didn't let me know everything because she wanted me to focus on my training.
Are you definitely going to compete in the next Olympics?
Definitely.
And from sexiest man alive to man of the moment, Ben Affleck, an Academy Award-winning screenwriter at age 26.
I fly into Tehran. We all fly out together as a film crew.
He is now seriously in the running for Oscar's Best Director and Best Actor for the true story of Argo. People are talking about you for an Oscar. I mean, you star in it, you direct it.
This has definitely been a pronounced movement up.
Did you ever consider anybody else for the lead besides yourself?
You know, it's one of those things where the actor was sleeping with the director, so
yeah,
he
exactly.
had a good entree into getting the part. I wanted to have as much to do with it as I could. I just really loved the part.
George Clooney, your friend, he was chosen Sexiest Man in 2006. Matt Damon, your closest friend, was chosen in 2007. Of the three of you, which one is really the sexiest?
Well, Matt has since shaved his head. And I've always liked a man with a shaved head, that sort of bullet head look, which I think is very, very sexy. With hair, not so much. But right now, I'm going to have to go with Matt.